So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. I'm going to make a brief statement, then we'll have a question and answer period. On the evening of Sunday, May 23rd, EDW Lynch was present at a romantic evaluation meeting, also known as a date, with a young woman who, for privacy reasons, we will call Erica K. She, at that time, was considered a viable candidate, what we call a potential romantic opportunity. At 7:32 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Erica issued a statement of "Let's just be friends" to EDW Lynch. In line with company policy, her account with our dating department was closed at that time. EDW Lynch is disclosing this incident pursuant of company policy and for the benefit of our stakeholders and the public. This LJBF disclosure is not cause for concern and falls well within our romantic projections for this fiscal year. So I'll take questions now.
Mr. Lynch, EDW Lynch, Mr. Lynch, right here.
Yes, you, sir, with a hat.
Hello, Mr. Lynch. This is Dalbert Turkishi from the BBC World Service. There were reports of two separate moments of awkwardness, that's MOAs, prior to the Let's Just Be Friends disclosure, both at 7:20 and then again at 7:22. Do you have a comment about that?
Yes, I do. Per company policy, we do disclose these moments of awkwardness, or MOAs. And yes, there were in fact two shortly before the LJBF statement. I guess, does that answer your question?
I have indications that might be not entirely the truth. Twitter evidence indicates that there may have been severe awkwardness in the date. At 7:20, at Hysterica84 tweeted, "Ew." Do you have a comment about that?
That statement could easily be, I think it's actually kind of a vague statement. There's a number of different possible ways to interpret that. For instance, it could have been a ooh.
Okay, but then again at 7:41, shortly after the LJBF, there was the comment, "OMG, so awkward, #awkward."
Again, not knowing her state of mind specifically, I would say that that could have been a statement regarding her own awkwardness. I mean, I can't comment on that specifically due to our kiss and tell policy at my company, but again, I wouldn't leap to any sort of conclusion based solely upon that Twitter evidence.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
EDW Lynch, right here.
Yes, you, sir.
All right, thank you. Joshua Upwit of Humanitarian Fancy Magazine. EDW Lynch has repeatedly claimed a vast conspiracy of attractive young women is operating against it. Was this LJBF action a part of that conspiracy?
That's a great question, and I just want to go ahead and address that by saying that yes, I have in the past made statements about a number of international groups composed mainly of attractive women, including the Directorate of Adorable Mademoiselles Excelling in Seduction, or DAMES, also the International Sisterhood I've spoken about in the past. But there is no evidence, no specific evidence at this time that Erica K was a member of this group. She lacked the short hair, the mixed racial heritage that we typically see in that situation. Do you have any other questions?
One more. Will we ever see a non-awkward EDW Lynch in the future?
You know, thank you, that is a great question. And I want to answer it really by saying that at EDW Lynch, as sort of one of our core tenets, we believe that the EDW Lynch awkwardness is less of a negative type of issue and more of what we call the intrinsic charm of EDW Lynch. So to answer your question, no, there will never be a non-awkward EDW Lynch, but we're very excited about that, and we look forward to if anything, honing and making that more efficient. Any other questions? Any questions out there? Any other questions?
EDW Lynch.
Yes, you sir, with the facial hair.
Thank you for noticing. William H. Pantsworthy with Modern Drunkard magazine. What about the allegations of sexual perversion?
Thank you very much.
No, but these questions need to be answered.
We've got another engagement for this evening. Thank you very much for your time.
I mean, there are animals
Thank you.
involved.